alcohol is probably one of the most misunderstood sleep aids that there is out there. And of course, it turns out not to be a sleep aid. The reason that people will use alcohol as probably one of the first line sort of defenses. It's almost the OG over the counter sort of sleep medication originally, is because alcohol is in a class of drugs that we call the sedatives. So when you will have a couple of glasses, a couple of nightcaps in the evening, what you're doing is simply sedating your brain. If I were to show you the electrical signature of your brain with alcohol versus with not, it looks very different. And so what you're doing is you're mistaking sedation for sleep. The second is that alcohol is very good at fragmenting your sleep, particularly in the first half of the night. The reason is because the alcohol will stimulate the fight or flight branch of the nervous system again that we were talking about. And that leads to a number of chemicals like cortisol, which starts to speed the contracting rate of the heart. Yeah. And all of a sudden, that's where you get a lack of deep sleep because your nervous system, which should be shifting over to what we call the parasympathetic branch, which is the sort of rest and digest branch, that is switched off and you're forced back over to the activated fight or flight branch. That's why people will say, gosh, my deep sleep just got decimated when we had that bottle of wine with friends. And my heart rate variability just went down. And alcohol is very good at blocking your rapid eye movement sleep as well, your REM sleep. And technically, it's actually not the alcohol itself. It's the metabolic byproducts of alcohol, particularly the aldehydes that will wash away your REM sleep, which would lead me to then say the politically incorrect thing of go to the pub in the morning. That way the alcohol is out your system by the evening and no harm, no foul. But I would never say that on a podcast such as this regarding health and wellness.